So yeah, I know this is a dated subject, as in like maybe last week's news, whatever. But Candace Owens goes on the circuit and says, "Oh, America is not a racist country. We have nothing to worry about." And all of a sudden, you hear this thing: "America is not a racist country." Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. Okay, you know, first of all, Candace Owens gets paid to be the token. Candace Owens gets paid to say exactly what the the regressive wing of American society wants to hear. And if you want someone to tell you what you want to hear, you're willing to pay bucks for it, or have them represent views on your show so as to attract an audience for sure. So that's where she's at. Another thing is that, well, you know, I can think about it a little more deeply and agree with Miss Owens and say, yeah, you're right. If we just ignore the thing about police outcomes, you're right. We can say that we have equality, racial and ethnic equality in the United States. If we could ignore education funding, yeah, we can. I would say, and what else? We would have to ignore hiring practices and treatment in the workforce. Yeah, we can. Then it would say, yeah, everybody can just wear their wild kinky hair in the way they would braid it up to be beautiful, right? Okay, or let's say if let's say and I would agree with Candace Owens that America is not a racist country. If only it weren't this thing about bank loan bank loan application outcomes, or perhaps even redlining in mortgage applications as well. So yeah, and about sentencing, also sentencing for, yeah. If it weren't for the sentencing, for sure, I would also agree that America is not a racist country. Let's be real, okay? The United States. It's been very good politics for the larger vote block, which is diminishing. It's been very good politics to attract the larger vote block to protect privilege. And now that this is flipping because of demographics and differential birth and death rates, this is becoming a point of friction. And so, whereas democracy was the way that these inequalities were, enforced, now that democracy gives us a different outcome, a lot of us are more in favor with doing away, in essence, with democracy. But I'm what Effort? What are you talking about? No, oh yeah, that insurrection thing. No, that was just a tourist. A tourist visit that got out of control, right? That's what they're saying. Okay, all right, whatever. Listen, don't believe the hype. All right, the United States has institutions which are built into it that propagate certain advantages, and the attempt to even bring down the symbols of such has caused such friction. That imagine once we continue the work of actually breaking down and reforming the actual institutions that propagate these differential outcomes along ethnic lines. Okay, so think about it. Times are changing. Get on it.